can hold that.
Raven, the ring holder.
Yeah, Raven, you're the carrier of the rings. You're my assistant. So you just grab all those.
Or maybe these two or three.
Yeah,
I can hold this and I can hold this.
Okay.
Yeah, I will. I got them right here.
Okay, there we are. Now, do you know which one's in which box?
I think this is...
Okay.
I know this one. Oh,
Okay.
this is Craig's.
Yeah, so
Okay.
Craig is on that side.
Okay, so,
Raven's on that side.
all right, that's just the way, yeah, perfect, that works. So anyway, in case any of you wondered why we kind of got dressed up and got flowers and showed up here today, we're gathered here today to witness the formal joining of Craig Frederick Getz and Irene Bastama in the legal state of matrimony. Now, in case you two wonder why you're standing there, with everybody looking at you, you're to be married, according to the orders, the customs, and the authority granted by the government of the province of Alberta. Now, matrimony, as we understand it, is a state that's enriched by a very long and honorable tradition of devotion. And part of the ladies' life. According to the law, each participant is equal and supports the common rights of one another to the marriage. But you know, marriage isn't just something we come here today and do. Not just a ceremony for today, but a commitment for life. And therefore, it's never to be entered into thoughtlessly or irresponsibly. There needs always to be a desire for lifelong companionship, and couples are expected to support and to comfort each other through all the changing experiences of life. And I know that your friends and family here join me in hoping that as much as is humanly possible, you'll laugh together in joy, because laughter heals a lot of ills and gets us through so much. And when life deals us times of sorrow or grief, and it does that once in a while, that you'll share that and support each other through it. And of course, most importantly, that you'll grow together in love. Marriage means caring as much about the welfare and the happiness of your marriage partner as about your own well-being. And it means working together to create and sustain a home in which that marriage may flourish and grow and mature as you do. So by their presence here with you today, and with this understanding, Craig and Irene wish to be joined in marriage. So I've got a question for the rest of you. If there's any person here who can show just and sufficient reason why these two persons may not be joined in matrimony, let them now declare those reasons, or else from this time forward, shut up. Keep their peace. 1, 2, that's it. Time's up. Now, I'm going to ask each of you to repeat some things after me. And Irene, I'm going to get you to go first. And it's the only time in the whole ceremony that you get to go first. Okay? Because we know you're going to have the last word ever after me, so we'll give you one first. So if you would repeat after me. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I do not know.
That I do not know.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Irene Bastama.
Why I, Irene Bastama.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Craig Frederick Getz.
To Craig Frederick Getz.
You did a great job, and you got a tough act to follow here. So if you would repeat after me as well. I do solemnly declare.
I do solemnly declare.
That I do not know.
That I do not know.
Of any lawful impediment.
Of any lawful impediment.
Why I, Craig Frederick Getz.
Why I, Craig Frederick Getz.
May not be joined in matrimony.
May not be joined in matrimony.
To Irene Bastama.
To Irene Bastama.
I'm going to ask you some questions, each one of you. Okay?
Okay.
And it's a whole big list, so I'm going to just kind of remind you. Wait till I get finished, I'll tell you what to answer. The correct answer will be I do, not can I check with you next week on that, or any of that stuff, okay? So as no impediment was declared or admitted, I require you to give answers to these questions. Do you, Craig, promise to give to this woman the love of your person, the comfort of your companionship, and the patience of your understanding? Do you promise to share with her equally the necessities of life as they may be earned or enjoyed by yourself? And do you promise to respect the dignity of her own personal rights? You may now answer, I do. Fair is only fair. Irene, do you promise to give to this man the love of your person, the comfort of your companionship, and the patience of your understanding? And do you promise to share with him equally the necessities of life as they may be earned or enjoyed by yourself? And do you promise to respect the dignity of his own personal rights? You also may answer, I do.
I do.
Now, if you would like to just hand off your flowers here for a moment, and if you face each other and hold both hands, hang on tight. Now we're getting serious. And Craig, I'm going to ask you to repeat after me again. I call upon those persons present.
I call upon those persons present
To witness that I, Craig Frederick Getz,
to witness that I, Craig Frederick Getz,
do take you, Irene Vastamo,
do take you, Irene Vastamo,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to be my lawful wedded wife,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
in whatever circumstances
in whatever circumstances
or experiences life may hold for
life
us.
may hold for us.
And Irene, I'm going to ask you to repeat as well. I call upon those persons present
I call upon those persons present
to witness that I, Irene Vastamo,
to witness that I, Irene Vastamo,
do take you, Craig Frederick Getz,
do take you, Craig Frederick Getz,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to be my lawful wedded husband,
to have and to hold,
to have and to hold,
from this day forward,
from this day forward,
in whatever circumstances
in whatever circumstances
or experiences
or experiences
life may hold for
life may
us.
hold for us.
Now, could I have the ring for Irene, please? That's this one.
The biggest box is one.
Little string in the biggest box. Hey, there we go. And Craig, if you would place that on the third finger.
Do I have the other one?
Oh, is there another? Oh, that's it.
No, the other hand.
No.
Oh,
Yeah, that's it,
it's
I'm
on.
sorry.
This is a teacher ring,
Yeah.
Craig.
You can hold that for a minute.
Sorry.
Okay, and you've got it on there. So if you would repeat after me. Irene, I give you this ring,
Irene, I give you this ring,
that you may wear it
that you may wear it
as a lasting reminder
as a lasting reminder
of our marriage vows,
of our marriage vows,
and as a symbol
and as a symbol
of my love
of my love
and commitment to you.
and commitment to you.
And Irene, if you would receive the ring by saying, Craig, I accept this ring
Craig, I accept this ring
as a symbol
as a symbol
of your love
of your love
and commitment.
and commitment.
And can I have the other ring? Thank you. Okay, there we go. And Irene, if you would place that on the third finger of Craig's left hand. Maybe we'll just take the box and I'll put them on the table or something. How's that? There we go. And if you would repeat after me as well. Craig, I give you this ring,
Craig, I give you this ring
that you may wear it
that you may wear it
as a lasting reminder
as a lasting reminder
of our marriage vows,
of our marriage vows
and as a symbol
and as a symbol
of my love
of my love
and commitment to
and
you.
commitment to you.
And Craig, would you receive the ring by saying, Irene, I accept this ring
Irene, I accept this ring
as a symbol
as a symbol
of your love
of your love
and commitment.
and commitment.
Now, Raven, I believe that Craig and Irene wish to present you with a ring at this time as well. And we hope that this ring will always be a reminder to you that today's ceremony is not only the marriage of Craig and Irene, but the creation of a family unit of which you're a very important part.
You can right around your neck till it fits. You gotta get the side. Or you can try it, it might fit.
And those two hearts are
Honey.
to let you know that you're not only in my heart, but in Craig's heart as well.
That's right. So this ceremony today creates a nice family unit for you. Got that thing figured out, don't you? Oops. Want to handle that? I think you gotta get the clasp back. Yeah, right. Oops. Thank you. Oh, looks like you got it. Perfect.
Wow.
Not very often we have a 3-ring ceremony, but today's a very special day, and I understand that you have a blessing to ask for this wedding. So would you go ahead and do that, please?
Bless these two for who they are. We all hope they have a wonderful life for their friends, family, dogs, and cats. Bless all these who are made in God's hands. Amen.
Beautiful.
Beautiful.
Well, I guess there's not a lot left for me to do. I got clear. I like this. I love this part. Craig and Irene. Remember when, I did that a little different. Remember when we were little kids and our parents said our name that way? We knew we'd really done something, okay? And I just wanted to use that to emphasize that today, you two have really done something. You three, as a matter of fact. Something very important, something very special, something very lasting. So Craig and Irene, you've consented in marriage. You've declared your solemn intention in this company and before these witnesses and in my presence. You've exchanged these rings as the pledge of your love to each other, and you've joined both your hands to accept one another. So I know that everybody here shares in my great pleasure, as upon the authority vested in me by the province of Alberta, I pronounce you husband and wife. Wait for it. Just wait. Now we gotta make them savor that first married kiss. What do you think? Should we let them? Go for it.
Yeah.
All right, you may seal your commitment with a kiss. Now I gotta give these kids, give them a hand. I gotta give these kids the lecture. You know, we turn on the TV or we open the newspaper or listen to the radio, any of those things, and we find out that this is a pretty messed up world, and there just doesn't seem to be any place that's safe to go or any safe way to get there and back. And so I'm going to ask you, as you begin your married life together, let this, your home, always be a sanctuary, a haven of peace, not only for yourselves where you can escape all that, and be more and more comfortable as you're making your home now, but for anybody who comes in love and friendship and so on. And let the relationship between you always be one of complete truth, and love, and understanding. Accept the confidence and respect the confidences and the uniqueness of your partner in the marriage, and consider that marriage only yields what you give to it. You know, that uniqueness is what brought you together and what brought you to this point of saying, I want you and only you. And that's so important today that we have that definition. Also consider that marriage only yields what you give to it. You know, we live in a very litigious society, and it's all yours, what's mine, half and half, all the rest of this kind of stuff. But the fact is that marriage requires that each person put 100% of their whole mind, body, and soul, their whole being into that marriage. And if they do that, then they've got something very lasting and very special. So I know we all join in wishing you both a long life, fulfillment of every one of your hopes, your dreams, and your ambitions, contentment as you live through each day. And of course, always that you keep those promises you made today to one another. Let's go back to the table, shall we? And I think, Irene, ladies first, we'll let you sit down. you to sign your maiden name right here,
Okay.
just as it is there.
Do I put my last name first?
No, just your normal signature. Excellent. All right. Did we get a picture of that? You got all that? All right. Craig, come on down. And you're gonna have to sign your maiden name here as well.
I can do that.
Now, see, we got a laugh, but you know, officially his name changed today too. It's now Honeydew. Honeydew the dishes, honeydew the cupboards, and all that stuff. Kaya, come on over. And we'll let you sign your normal signature right there. Okay, and last but not least, Aaron, you got the power stroke here. Okay, it's all in your hands. I know we got 3 out of 4. You're number 4. So, are the bribes paid and all the rest of that stuff? Are you happy with that? Sign your normal signature there. Great. I guess there's only one more, and then we're going to go back over there for a minute. All right, no second thoughts, going once, going twice, too late, depends on the paper. Yeah, it's done. Okay, now, this one I keep, there, because that's got to go to final stats. Yeah, let's just go back over there, I got a little something with you guys. I can't let you off that easy. You can have your flowers. You're allowed to have flowers now. Didn't they do a great job of getting married?
Yep.
Great job. They did. In fact, we should bring them back next week for an encore. All right. You know, anytime that anybody does a real good job in our society, we just love to give them a diploma. Don't we? And there it is. So this is no exception. They did very well, and I know there's been a lot of thought working up to this. And so, of course, I have to do one of these anyway, but I always like to think of it, too, as a bit of a certificate of warranty and guarantee and stuff like that, because if they do all the things that they said they'd do today, I can pretty well guarantee they've got a lifetime document here. Now, anytime that you've got a warranty, guarantee, or any kind of a transaction, you should always have an owner's manual and warranty book, and there it is. That's the actual ceremony that we did today. And you know, this is just a little bit of a special present for Craig, because Craig, you may have got a diploma today, but you know darn well that once a year you're going to be tested. You're going to have an exam to keep that diploma, right? Okay, when in doubt, look in the book, it's right up there. I put your names and the date up in the top corner there, so just a little reminder to you. And I always like to give you this book as a reminder of what we did today. It's the actual ceremony that we used. You know, nobody gave me one of these, and my wife comes to me every year and examines me. When's our anniversary? And being very smart, I look her straight in the eye and I say, July. And she says, all right, what day? And I say, it was a Saturday. Doesn't wash, just does not wash. Okay, you got 1 out of 4 right there. So, you know, my next move is always, hello, can I have dinner for 2 for the next week? And I'll tell you what, that's more like the McDonald's than McDonald's. It is not McDonald's, okay? Don't get away with that. So, anyway, just word to the wise. All right, and so it's my great pleasure to present both of you with these documents.
Thank you.
Testifying as to what we did today, and to present to the rest of you the brand new, because we just made them, Mr. and Mrs. Craig and Irene Getz. Give them a hand again.
Yeah.
All right.
Nice.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Okay, Brad.